Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Wednesday, March 22nd, 2023. I have quite the view of this tree and a hammock. Staying at Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort. There's some rooms right there. It is nice here. Have no major game plan today. I am here on a family vacation. Brought my mom and dad up. My aunt and my uncle came over from Georgia as well, and we are just doing a little family time. I'm just gonna go where the wind blows. I have some things I would like to do, but just gonna kind of see what happens. Depends on what their itinerary is and what they would like to see and do. And I'm just kind of, I don't want to say I'm tagging along, but more or less just kind of, this is vacation mode, if you will. Probably don't even need these because it's a little bit overcast. Join me, shall you? There are quite a few squirrels digging around for a little snack. Hello, squirrel. There's two squirrels there. Another squirrel over there. Another squirrel going up the side of the tree right there. You got the water view here. You got the dock over in the distance. Didn't mean to startle you. Oh, a woodpecker. Listen. You hear a woodpecker. I'm gonna get some coffee and start the day. See if everyone else is ready to get moving. It is a little bit warmer than yesterday, but definitely not beach weather at the moment. It's supposed to get a little showers today too. It says stay dry. It's also 9:32 a.m. Hello, bird. This bird right over here perched on the concrete. Some of the local today's happenings here. Oh, looks like Pluto is going to be here today. There was some talk between my mom and my aunt and myself about possibly renting some bikes, just cruising around on the bikes. However, with the weather, possibly going to rain, maybe we'll just jump in the car and go see some stuff. Maybe we'll stay at the resort. Again, just kind of playing it by ear. And I do like that the resort has free coffee up at the Mercantile, up at the Tide Me Over shop, where when I stayed here in January of last year, so 13 months ago, give or take, the coffee was a charge for the coffee, but now they just have it out for free any time of the day. You just go grab a piping hot caffeinated beverage. Nice add-on. But to be honest, it looks like it might not be a bad day weather-wise. Like I said, it's a little warmer than yesterday, and even though there is some precipitation on the forecast, it doesn't look too bad right now. I think it's going to be a great day. Okay, we have in fact decided to rent the bikes. These aren't the bike rentals, Mom.
I know, but I promise you this phone won't fall out of the basket.
Well, I have my backpack too, if you want to throw anything in here. I'm bringing this for the...
When we stop or something, I want to take some pictures or something.
Okay. Okay, we have rented 4 bicycles and we are going to go around popular destinations here. They have some different areas, and this is the map, Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort guide map. Starting, let's see, the Disney Beach House is over here. The Island Resort, where we're renting the bikes from, is right here. And they have quite a few different bikes.
Thank you. Alright, you guys are all set. Have fun out there.
They end up give you the bike, and they also give you a lock with a code. To lock the bikes up in case you need to get off the bike and do a little sightseeing. And they also come with baskets.
This is Hilton Head Island, and red is all the bike paths. This is not a bike path, that is just the highway. But everything else is about correct to my knowledge. So it is law on Hilton Head Island that cars have the right of way. Locals know this, they enforce it, I always tell everybody. So just make sure that you stop and look both ways every time you are on a bike.
I also asked for a hard copy of the paper map. If they had kind of an image that was a little larger on the side of the wall, I kind of showed, but this is just kind of shows the layout of the land as well. And then color coded, or not color coded, but different numbers show. And, well, it is color coded, it shows over here. Take a look over here, there are people kayaking out here. That's awesome. It's like a kayak tour. Hello. Leaving Disney's Hilton Head Island and on to the main Hilton Head Island. Now, the way these bikes are set up, it's just one gear, and the brakes, you just push back on the brakes to stop so they don't have any handle brakes. Kind of like old style of a bicycle. You push back, it's going to stop the bike. One thing I do like about crossing this very busy intersection is there is an underpass to Palmetto Dunes. It goes underneath US 278. This pathway right here goes directly underneath the highway, which is nice. Slight incline. Whoa. Went too fast. Gotta be careful. You gotta hit the brakes coming down here because it's quite the incline coming down the side of this hill. By going under that bridge, it has put us over at Palmetto Dunes. And you can see a lot of other people riding bikes as well. This building over here, well, not so much the Welcome Center, but this right here kind of reminds me, every time I see it, of an old Pizza Hut building. (1663) this dates back to. So it says 1663 to 1983. That must have been an anniversary. A 320-year anniversary. That's interesting. That's a leaf blower blowing the leaves off the golf course. Take a look at that. On the back of a tractor. One thing I like about this little pathway are all these trees. Just canopies of trees through here. It's nice. I'm gonna say, not plenty of shade, but you don't really need shade today, but a little walking and biking path. Heading over towards the shoreline. Okay, we have tied the bikes up, chained them up. 2 sets, so they gave us 2 locks for 4 bikes. And we're just gonna walk around here, just see what we can see. Getting a little breather. All right, it appears as if the general store is open. They have an ATM inside. They have some little boogie boards out front. They have an ATM not inside, they have an ATM. Well, this says ATM inside, but the ATM technically is outside right there. And you get all the info of the island, a lot of golf and whatnot over here. Here's a map of Hilton Head down here that includes bike paths. I don't know how far we're going to be going. But they're putting down some new brick here. They're going to pop inside. So you got the pickleball people over there playing their version of kind of like tennis, but not really. Actually, I've never played it, so I really can't chime in on it. And then going to go inside, see what they got inside the general store. This community here in Hilton Head has their own general store. All the local papers here, the Island Packet as well. Oh, they have saltwater taffy? Take a look at that. This is almost like a hacky sack of some sort, but it's like shaped like a moon. It's called Bounce It To, it's a bouncy ball. Bounce It To the Moon. And as you can see, this is a very big bike riding community. Okay? A lot of bike racks everywhere. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with pickleball. There's a lot of people out here playing it. These courts are full. It's like a miniature tennis court. It's like a 1/4 size tennis or a half size.
Oh, they're playing over there too. Yeah.
Mom's getting a real close look. She's just walking right over there. That is a pickleball. Ah! Oh, it's almost like a wiffle ball. It's like a wiffle ball. Interesting. It's like ping pong? Yeah, it almost kind of is like a, kind of like ping pong, kind of sort of. Palmetto Dunes Pickleball Center. Show what my mom bought. She ended up buying this Seize the Day Hilton Head Island magnet from the gift shop over here. She likes magnets like I do for her fridge. Pretty much everywhere you go through here, there are tons of bike. Look at this. Look at all of these bike rentals that you can get when you're just kind of cruising through. This is Hilton Head Outfitters. That particular one. Of course, they got these from the Disney one, but there's tons of resorts around here. Not just the one we're at. Now, there's a checkpoint right there for automobiles. But when you are riding a bike, you don't have to go through that. You can just go on the sidewalk. I think it's more for parking. You have to like show your credentials when you go over here, which I have in my car, but riding a bike, you just go right along this bike path. Palmetto Dunes Beach Park, Disney Beach House. Got my DVC bag. Alright, so over here is the beach house. So you use the key here, a room key, and that should open up the door. At this moment, not a whole heck of a lot of people in the pool. It's kind of the same layout as the pool at the main resort is. And gonna go out here and take a walk over down the shore, well, to the shore, and take a look at the beach. Now, the sign over here says sea turtles nest here. The beach provides a nesting place. Sea turtles from May through October. So that would not apply to right now. It's this marsh. Like the tide is pretty high.
What makes the suds?
The foam? You think it's the salt that makes like salty suds?
I have no idea. Well, Dad, I wonder what makes the suds.
Got people fishing out here, got people riding bikes. You can ride bikes on this beach, which is pretty fun. I did that last time I was here last year. Just fishing right from the shore. Then it looks like they go and put their fishing pole up over there in the little stands. All right, so my aunt and uncle are gonna walk down the beach. Mom and I have decided to go back and get our bikes. We're gonna ride our bikes on the beach because Mom's never, you never rode bikes on a beach before?
No, I never have. Be my first.
First experience. So this says please keep off the dunes, but you can walk through the dunes on either side back up to the little dock up here to go to the beach house to get our bikes. Okay, unlatched it. We're off. Riding on the beach time. There's going to be a little soft sand, but once we get past the soft sand, it'll be a little harder sand. And then they have this little blue pathway that you can ride across too. It's almost like the yellow brick road, but it's blue. New beach regulations, only small plastic shovels allowed, no big shovels. So you gotta walk through the soft sand. Remember last year I texted you and I sent you a video of me on the beach riding a bike. You said, I want to do that when I go there.
That's right.
So now we're gonna do it.
Yep, we are. We'll see that.
As long as we can just make it through the soft sand. We got this. Hard compact sand up here. All right, we're doing this. Mom's got her bike, I got my bike. The beach behind us, hard compact sand. Now we're off. Okay, because this tide is a little higher, the sand is a little mushier than I remember it. It's actually pretty difficult. Pretty difficult to pedal on it, to be honest. Well, we tried. We tried. We got like 30 feet. Evidently because the tide was at like 9 a.m. went out, and because there's really no sun, But you got a sample of what it's like to ride on the beach. Small sample.
Not to say that I've done it.
You did it. Kind of an anticlimactic.
It wasn't what you said it was going to be.
Well, last year, when I was here last January, it was hard compact. It may have been a different time of the day where it wasn't mushy. This is a lot really mushy. It was almost like concrete last time.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's like,
Good.
he's doing good. He might be a local and he has stronger legs than you and I.
Now, he's probably more into it than I am.
It was a lot easier last time I was here, trust me.
Seen the phone?
See, he's just riding right along on the beach. He's not even having an easy time. He's struggling a little bit too. And Daytona Beach, you used to be able to drive on your car on Daytona Beach. I think you might still be able to. I've never done it.
I was at Daytona Beach one time.
I'm just gonna have to figure out when the sand will be compact enough. We'll have to come back out here another time. Ride on the beach. It is pretty awesome, but it just wasn't meant to be today. Thought it was gonna fall. The kickstand even stands up right where the water is hitting. So it's not too mushy, but once you get body weight on there, the tires kind of sink into the sand. When you see sand dunes like this, and you're not supposed to walk up on the dunes, but they have these little fences on each of them, evidently like the wind buffer to maybe to stop when the wind goes up there. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. But these fences have something to do with the wind and the sand and keeping the dunes in place. You see them on each dune. There's these little fences all the way down the beach. I was just mentioning how you can drive on the beach in Daytona, but evidently someone is driving on the beach here, maybe an employee or someone patrolling the beach over there. A truck on the beach. Turning off. Yeah. I think it's a ranger. Oh, they're getting ready to instruct those guests to get off of the dunes. Oh, they're gonna lay down the law. That's what's happening. Witnessing some chastisement. They take the dunes very seriously out here at Palmetto Dunes. Also, there's an airport close by, because take a look. There's an airplane right there. It's like it's either, I think it's landing. Yeah, it's not taking off, it's landing. It's on this descent. And now back onto the shore. Well, off the shore. Off the beach. Onto the shore. Sign reminding again that cars have the right-of-way out here. Get a little exercise. Ooh, going over this hill. Going over this hill. Woo! Just kind of noticing this unique corkscrew type of tree here. So you see how the roots start off here. Well, not the roots, but the trunk. It splits off and then it corkscrews around to the top. That's different. You ever seen a tree like that before? It's like a corkscrew tree.
Oh.
See, it branches off and then that
Yeah.
corkscrews around and then up to the top. It's neat.
Enjoying our beautiful day here in Hilton Head, Florida.
It's a nice day. It's not too hot.
Yep, very pretty. Oh, look at these over here.
Watch your step here.
I know, but look at these flowers.
Watch your step.
Now, I love flowers, so every time I see a flower that's unique, I always make a point to look at it.
Any idea what those are?
No, I do not. I don't know. I would expect it's a wildflower.
This is a beautiful bike path through here. They were cones. Pine cones. Under the mainland. 500 feet from the underpass. Crosses the highway. This kind of works out well when we're heading back because it is starting to mist right now. It's starting to rain just a little bit. If I should have my sunglasses on, I keep the mist out of my eyes. Yeah, it's starting to mist a little hard now. The rain's coming down. Perfect timing, we're heading back. I like to have this mirror here just to make sure there's no one else approaching from the other side. Under the bridge. Plural bridges. Two bridges. Oh, I got rain on my camera. One thing about this bike trail, I will say, I almost said truck stop. Bike trail, I will say, it is iconic. Raindrops falling on my camera. Getting back in time. Definitely precipitating just a little bit. Knuckle crossing the bridge back over to Hilton Head, Disney Island on Hilton Head Island. It's like an island on an island. And now back over to the Broad Creek Mercantile and turn the bikes in. Got a nice little cardio, got some steps and hit some rain, saw the beach, covered a couple miles. Got the bikes all returned, checked back in. Hello, squirrel. Oh, there's another squirrel over there. Look, there's squirrels everywhere out here. Also went back to the room and gonna take back to the Mercantile. Gonna take Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. We rented this. Well, I rented this yesterday. We all watched it last night in the room, so I'm gonna drop it back off. And I believe I saw something about Pluto was actually gonna be here on property doing a little meetup at 3 p.m. So I'm gonna walk over there. It's getting close to 3, so see what's going on. See a Pluto. I've never seen a character here, ever. I've heard that sometimes they have the characters here, and this might be my chance. Possibly. Here's an interesting little fact. I mean, it's pretty much common sense, but it's stated here on the sign. Kind of like this little houseboat here. You got the King's Queen, but then next to that, well, that King's Queen's pretty good. But the one next to that's kind of an older version of like almost like a houseboat there. I don't know if it is a houseboat, but it looks like you can live on it. It looks like it has a little housing quarters on there. I am loving the amount of squirrels that are just everywhere around here. It's like dozens of them. At everywhere you turn, there's a squirrel. There's one right over here. Hello, squirrel. Sitting next to the electrical box. Eating something. Hello, squirrel. One thing I've noticed since I've been here, if you follow this out towards the dock, at the end of the dock, out over in this little grassy area in the distance is this one boat. It has not moved since yesterday morning. It's just still sitting right there. I don't know if it crashed out there, if it's stuck out there, but it hasn't moved. It's just been in the same exact spot. Way out there. Oh, okay. So I saw a sign that said no dogs allowed, but evidently
They're live.
there he is right there. Hello, Pluto. How are you?
Oh, I don't want to be in your photo.
Good to see you. I was looking for you yesterday. I didn't see you, but here today.
He was out doing lots of activities yesterday.
Okay. There's a lot to do here.
Yes.
Oh, you were
We were kayaking.
kayaking.
We were testing that out.
All right.
There was a nice breeze. We also like to fish.
Did you catch anything?
We got dinner.
Okay.
Dinner.
All right.
It was huge. It was that big.
All right.
It was on record. He's very talented at fishing. Who would know? Mickey's taught him a great job, though.
Mind if I get a photo, Pluto? Would you mind taking a photo of me? My dad is getting one too.
Oh, that is perfect. That looks like it should be a postcard.
I am postcard material.
You are postcard material.
Let me get in there too with you,
Can you
Dad.
make sure oh, yeah, I will.
Let me get in there too.
There we go.
We're gonna get in there too.
Two of them.
We're gonna get in there. Thanks again, Pluto.
Good job, Pluto.
Oh, I messed it up. There we go.
It was a combination.
All right.
Thank you for taking the photo.
Sir, no
Good
problem.
to see you, Pluto.
Y'all have a great day.
Yeah. Take care, Pluto. I'm gonna come over later and get some of that fish you caught. Some seafood.
We have plenty to share.
Plenty to go around?
Plenty to go around.
All right, I'll see you a little bit later then. Good to see you, Pluto.
Wanna go get Bob Buddy? Yay! Let's go!
And after all that excitement, I think I'm gonna get myself a Dole Whip. I think my mom wants one too, so I'm gonna get some Dole Whips up at the Broad Creek Mercantile. So I'm getting a Dole Whip for my mama and myself. I was gonna get one yesterday, but I did not get one, but they do have Dole Whips here. And I think they also have beignets, but I'm not really in a beignet mood right now, so I'm gonna get myself a Dole Whip. I went ahead and, so the cast member said to try the swirl with the raspberry and pineapple swirl. How was the, what do you think of the swirl? Pretty good?
It's good.
Yeah. The pineapple's good. I haven't tried the raspberry yet though.
The pineapple's very dominant.
When I think of Disney, I always think of Dole Whips. Disneyland Dole Whips. Disney World Dole Whips. I also love the citrus. Oh, that's pretty good. The raspberry. Spoiler alert, I did try a little of the raspberry. The cast member's like, just try this, give me like a little sample. I was like, give me the swirl. But that is good. I used to be more of a Dole Whip float kind of guy where I get the pineapple juice in the middle of it or the down below. But now I think I just prefer just the soft serve. Don't want to get a brain freeze though. Had a pretty good rest of the day. Went to the pool for an hour. Hit the hot tub with the family. Soaked up some suds. Well, I guess not soaked up the suds. Sat in some suddy water. Last year there were no suds at all. You know what I'm saying? It was just bubbles in the hot tub. Pool felt good. Heated pool. A little cool and crisp in there, but it was nice. Warmer than yesterday. Is that a birdhouse out there? Let me zoom in on that. Maybe. Extreme close up. Can't tell what that is. That buoy right there says no wake zone. Slow, no wake. It's turning towards me. Wants to be on camera. fun, relaxing day here at Disney's Hilton Head Island. I'll see you in the next video. Just kind of a little casual vacation I'm on. I appreciate you watching. The vlog is over.